Maybe it'll be more mellow.
Hey David, you're on the internet.
Hello, and welcome to Family RPG. I'm David Leonard, your not quite so conscious game master, because I was sleeping.
Sleeping?
Asleep.
Sleeping.
I was sleeping. We were playing Star Trek Adventures, and hopefully we're on the right channel, because there was some controversy last episode of us not being on the right channel. And don't want to have that happen again. No. Even though there's only like 10 people watching the board game channel at any given time. And what's the description on the House of Danger? A choose your own adventure game, a cooperative adventure thing, which sounds very similar to Dungeons and Dragons. But hey, we don't want to be nitpicky, you know. No, we just want to be.
No. Now let's go to Star Trek, the most nitpicky franchise.
Yep.
In the world.
So, this is, it says it's chapter 3.
Okay.
But it's part 2. So, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so we are not ourselves. Captain's log, stardate 47520.7, Cavian Stellar Circuit 831.11. So let's see what the previous stardate was. So that was 47515.4. So now we're at 47520. So only 5 more. Okay. The return of the neuroparasites has rattled Starfleet Command.
5 days.
While we are certain that the Romulan Star Empire has been compromised, yet we don't know the full extent. Whether the Federation has been infiltrated is unknown. But an air of suspicion has descended even among the crew. They look at each other, wondering who among them may be working against us even now. We have left Starbase 117 with new orders. Kortar, the same Klingon armored space station that called away the Decius from the Alcubierre, has suddenly gone dark. Starfleet intelligence intercepted an ominous message sent by the station's commander. In it, Klingon appeared mad, as if suffering from some form of delirium. With flames roaring in the background, he shouted, "We are not ourselves," before venting the station's atmosphere into space. We are the nearest ship. As we are the nearest ship, the Klingons have given us permission to investigate. I have a bad feeling about what we may find there.
We have a title! Yay! We are not ourselves.
So, scene 1. At the edge of Klingon space, your ship arrives at the Klingon armored space station Kortar, on the border of unexplored space. Kortar is a neglected outpost of the Empire. In its heyday, at the height of the Klingon expansion, this was an important station. Now it sits as one of the outermost frontier regions, all but forgotten. Those who have fallen out of favor with their superiors find themselves posted here. So,
Qatar?
Kortar.
Kortar.
K-O-R-T-A.
Like John and Kortard?
Isn't that special?
As bridge officers, you may now conduct your initial investigation using the ship's sensors. So who wants to use reason plus science? Assisted by the ship's sensors and science.
I got 14.
Gives me 15.
Hey, we have a winner.
Okay, how many?
I have
the
to do a
engineer.
good job.
Roll your 2d20.
2d20. Ooh. Well, I got 15 and 10, so I got two successes.
2 successes.
It matches. It's a success. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus 1 from the ship, because it also succeeded. So you get 2 momentum.
Good, because we're gonna need all the momentum we can get.
Yay.
Obviously.
Okay.
Use it for information.
Ship sensors reveal the following information. There are no life signs on the station. There are no other vessels docked with the station and none within sensor range. An escape pod drifting in an asteroid field shows one faint life sign aboard. It appears to be Klingon, though armored with an exoskeleton. The pod has suffered some hull damage. If you want to ask further questions, you may spend momentum to obtain further information.
Well, I can't think of anything else. We're probably going to go and pick up the
Are there any signs
Five.
of combat?
signs of combat. Do we have to spend momentum for that? You want to spend momentum for that? What about you?
Sure.
All right. Here, take a momentum.
You find that Kotar's infirmary is the only section of the station that retains an atmosphere. Emergency bulkheads and hatches have sealed it off from the rest of the station.
Okay.
infestation has no life.
Otherwise, no.
Literally, life as we know it, Jim.
Does that have a picture of it?
Hmm?
Does that have a picture of the station?
No.
Okay. That's a shame.
Okay.
Is this a Klingon station or Federation station?
Klingon.
Cleon.
Okay, fine.
And that there's an asteroid field at medium range from your ship, or 1 zone away.
Hmm. Okay.
We should probably scan the asteroid field, make sure
Well,
nothing's hiding in it.
We did.
You want to
scan it.
spend momentum to ask about the asteroid field?
Well,
Yes,
all right.
because that's where something's going to be.
The asteroid field is rich in kelvinite, a refractory mineral. Kelvinite interference from this refractory mineral makes transporter use dangerous. It's also known to deflect energy beams. Increased
Okay.
difficulty of transporter and tractor beam tasks by
But
one.
it doesn't say we can't scan it. So what do we? Did you scan anything? That was a major.
You already scanned. You
Yeah,
found
so
that there's
that was it.
there's an escape pod.
All right. So
With
we're gonna
the-
have to take the shuttle in to get the escape pod.
Well, it just increases the difficulty.
Yeah.
As long as we have a good engineer, we should be able to get past it.
But
Either take the shuttle or take the ship through.
Let's take the ship. We got a Galaxy class.
The player in the
Alright.
helm role must safely maneuver the starship 1 zone into the asteroid field. This is control plus con, assisted by the engines plus con.
Oh, con, okay. Is it me now?
Control
Yeah.
con? No one could.
No. I'll try my best.
I got 12 on that one. What do you got?
14.
Oh, no.
14.
He's
I'm the pilot.
You're the pilot.
He even has nice things that say pilot ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Difficulty of 2.
You need some assistance?
The ship did not assist you. I already rolled for the ship, it did not succeed.
15 and an 8.
You got one success.
So, well, wait, no,
What?
my number is 15, so it matches
Oh,
or
15.
Yeah, match
So-
or- match or
okay,
lower, yeah.
Okay, so 2 successes then.
You just
All
got
right,
enough.
two. All right.
You are now within range to use either the transporter or the tractor beam.
All right. Probably I use the tractor beam.
I agree. Tractor beam will give us the escape pod as well.
Yeah, we want the escape pod. We also probably want to keep this guy in secluded in a area where we can control him. We don't know what.
That'll be control plus security, assisted by the ship's structure.
Security. Okay. I only have-
13.
I only have 11 on that.
11. You're up.
You're up.
Okay.
Difficulty is 3.
3. If the ship doesn't help you, can one of us help him?
The pod's structural damage increases the complication range, so instead of just a 20, an 18, 19, or 20 will produce a complication.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You already have the ship assisting, so
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm just trying to look through the, let's see, test it.
Can your focus
Does
give you an extra?
this involve programming or not setting a computer system? Nah, probably doesn't, does it?
no.
Okay, so I'll just roll. You said control and security?
Yep.
Alright.
I've got small.
12 and 2! And my goal was 13, so
2
2
successes?
successes.
Well, the ship gave you another success.
Did that
Huzzah.
2 get you under?
The 2 got.
Oh,
you
wait,
under.
the 2
Yeah.
is security, and my security's 2.
Matches?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gives
so
you
that's an
3.
extra one. So it's
Well, that's
three.
only if you had a thing
You
appropriate.
got something that you can...
Let's see, navigation, propulsion systems, shuttlecraft, subspace physics, quantum mechanics, and avian breeding. Because I love to
Surely.
fly.
Well-
Surely, one of them.
So the...
The quantum mechanics of moving.
No. I'm thinking a warship's a bird of prey, so clearly this must be a sparrow.
No. That's no.
No eaglet?
No.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, he gets to the end. Do we get at least one?
Tractor beam is successful. You safely bring the escape pod into the shuttle bay.
Okay. Shields up. So we know, you said this guy's wearing an exoskeleton. We don't know what if he comes out of it fighting. Yeah.
Klingon is
Do some
unconscious.
damage.
His
Oh, he's
cranial
unconscious.
plates are unusually thick, and his body's developing an exoskeleton.
Oh, the
Paralyzed from the waist down, he is horribly mutilated with a gruesome injury on the back of his neck. He dies almost immediately after you rescue him.
Oh!
All right, keep him in quarantine.
You can conduct an autopsy. This is reason plus medicine.
Can we have the chief medical officer do this?
Do we know?
I mean, we do have an entire ship of resources at this point.
Do we know if
Pull up
this
another character sheet.
disease thing, how it's transmitted? I mean,
No.
we know about it apparently.
You don't know. Who wants to roll for the medical officer?
I'll let John do it.
Thank you.
John.
It does have rules for bringing in others.
Yeah. Yeah, you can put up to 2 people.
Okay, so what is this gonna be now?
You need reason and medicine.
Reason and medicine. Good thing she's a Vulcan. It's gonna be 16.
Whoa!
That's pretty good because I only
Yes,
have
yes.
14 on that one. All right.
I
Okay.
got 11.
That's a 1 and an 11, so that's
Nice!
Well, and
Right.
obviously the 1 should give you a 2.
Yeah, it is a
It
1.
does.
yeah.
It does.
It
Actually,
does,
yeah.
no matter what.
Well, the ship rolled a complication, but
Since you roll.
you get a momentum.
Okay.
A focus in Klingon biology or xenobiology would allow you to count 2 successes for any D20 below the discipline.
You don't
Well,
have
the
to-
1 was a 1, so
Well, I mean, if the other
Yeah.
one. Okay.
the other one wasn't.
Okay.
His mutilations appear self-inflicted. It's as if he died cutting a parasite out of himself. The Klingon was in a de-evolutionary state, reverting into a primitive form of the species.
Not that again.
If you want to spend your momentum to figure out more,
Yes.
Does it tell
The
us
doctor
how?
will.
Does it tell us how this disease is transmitted? We really don't need to bring
They're
in
little
ship.
bugs.
Little bugs. Yeah, but
Yeah, but it de-evolved though. Like
no, I'm talking about the disease, Turkey. I'm not talking about the. what
the
do you-
de-evolving was caused by a disease.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
the disease though is the one that takes over people.
Well, these
No,
are
the
two different
de-evolving
things.
was something where we had to get some flowers and race against time. and-
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
That is weird that this adventure 2 deals with de-evolution.
I'm talking about the one that takes over people.
Yeah, again, why he has 2 different things going on with him at once is bizarre.
Well, that's by the momentum.
the neural parasite's DNA was rewriting the Klingon's genome.
Okay, so it's not the previous.
Yes, but how is
Disease.
it transmitted? How do the people?
It's a
get
parasite.
Look,
It climbs into you.
it climbs
Goes
into
in your
you.
mouth.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then we got to make sure that it doesn't get away out of this creature. Obviously, he's got parasites in him.
Well, okay, there is no other life form detected on this thing
Yeah.
or
you
inside
have
the.
We don't
Netflix?
know if we can. No,
No Netflix, no
no,
Hulu?
no, play, no.
All right.
We have Hulu.
Well, I was going to send him home with homework to watch the episode.
Oh, okay.
But
He's seen every Star Trek episode.
but it's been
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah. You had it on
Anyway.
Blu-ray.
Our childhood.
All right.
We saw it
Okay.
on a satellite dish, so we gotta see it a week in advance.
Yeah.
From Canada.
Mm.
Straight.
Thank you,
Well,
Canada.
no, actually, it was straight off the satellite. Up
Yeah.
2,000 miles above the Earth.
Oh well.
It was in the clear.
I thought it was broadcast to some Canadian station. That was
No, this was the feed that all the stations record.
Syndicated feeds came
Syndicated
out a
feed.
couple days ahead of time.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
all
people
right.
stations recorded it, and then they played it back when they during their airtime. So.
Because when we were watching Deep Space Nine, they had the guy who played Odo in Odo's voice saying, "This is the left, this
Yep.
is the right, center, surround. Don't screw it up."
It was like, yay, he said it again.
Yeah. It was pretty neat though watching because you get to see in between some commercials were cut out because that's local.
I used to work at a TV station, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But this was a
I know
little-
that whole thing.
This is a little 5-foot dish I put up in the backyard, and
It was awesome.
it was a
Oh,
little
yeah,
cheap
yeah.
little setup.
Yeah.
But it worked
It was an
great.
eyesore, I'm sure, but whatever.
No, it wasn't. Anyway,
So remember, I told you before, watching
Yes.
The Best of Both Worlds Part 1, seeing that in advance and going, what's going to happen to Picard, what's going to be happening to the Enterprise, what's going on, we have to wait till the fall. I can't wait till the fall!
yeah. Okay. So anyway,
But they didn't air the All Good Things, we had to wait.
Yeah.
They didn't air that one early, the series finale. That was...
We had friends over saying, okay, this is when it should be played, and we were disappointed.
They had like a best
Yeah.
of like montage of like best of series episodes instead.
Yeah. But it was like really high quality because it's right off the dish, off the satellite. So. anyway, okay.
Mhm.
So, all right, we learned a little
So-
bit about this thing and learned about the. I don't think we helped as much, but anyway.
So it's de-evolving them.
So can we come up with some sort of defense against this, Mr. Medical Officer,
Well,
Looks like Miss Medical Officer over
or
there.
Miss Medical?
yeah, it's a female, yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, she loves murder mystery stories.
Okay.
The little things, you know? Well, okay, she's very good with virology, so, but it's not a virus, though, it's a parasite, so that's
Mhm.
different there.
Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we definitely searched through the rest of the, like, we inspected the entirety
Escape
of
pod.
the escape pod
Yeah, it's
before.
one person, like,
Uh,
basically like the torpedo tube, no room for anything
Yeah.
else.
Okay, but we're okay. We're confident then that
there's no other.
the parasite
parasites.
was maybe extracted while he was in the medical bay.
He cut it out of himself. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but okay. My question is that where it comes cut it out of himself while he was in the medical bay at the start of the space station, or while he did it while he was in the
pod.
pod.
You don't see it in the pod, so.
Okay. It's somewhere on that space station.
Which had all its atmosphere removed except for the.
Is that what one ship?
Yeah, but apparently this parasite can survive without an atmosphere, I would imagine.
Okay. So we need to go over there.
You
Should
can
we
beam.
take
You can
shuttle?
beam over to Cortar. You'll need environmental suits, which cause 1 momentum per suit. You don't have any momentum.
No, we
to
don't have
spend.
any
You have to-
momentum, so
I don't
we
know
don't
why.
get to
It's
go.
like, well, I guess you can roll to beam with a difficulty of 0, and if you get momentum from it, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, transport the suits after we get there.
If we get a complication,
The difficulty is 0.
we may go
Yeah,
inside
so
out.
any successes will be above what you need. So,
So
let's
what's
say
needed?
Or we transport it to a part of the space station that doesn't have the atmosphere.
What?
control and engineering.
Control engineering. That gives
With
me,
the systems,
13.
sensors, and
Yeah.
engineering. You get 1 success already from the
Oh yeah.
from the ship.
This is you doing it then?
Yeah.
Let's see. 13 is the number I have. Anybody else have higher?
You chose
Control and engineering.
control and engineering.
You got big number.
I got 14.
All right,
You got
one of your
14,
suits
you
is
do.
already paid for. If you can get 2 more successes, you'll all have suits.
You gotta roll. 'cause you
Okay.
got higher.
Oh, mine's higher than yours?
Yours higher, yeah.
How's mine higher than yours?
Because your control is much higher than mine.
Okay, I have more control over you.
Yeah.
That's a 7 and 10, so I have 2 successes.
All right, you got enough successes. You got enough momentum that you would be able to all have suits.
Okay.
Yay, we can breathe.
Yes.
Why the replicators are costing us anything, I don't know.
Yeah, really. It's like,
Yeah.
sir, can we just go there with the suits on? You know, you want us to
So-
survive, right?
So you can beam to the infirmary or to the command level.
Probably I'll go to command level.
I like command level.
Yeah.
We at least examine what
We got
corpses
the
are in there.
suits. Yeah. And maybe check the logs.
Is the wait a minute, is the con officer the one who set up the transport, and so the medical officer is going with them? Is that what we're saying?
No, you just programmed it and then
True, but then are the 4 of the characters going?
Only 3
or-
of you. We only have enough suits
Only
for
3.
3 of you.
Okay.
Which
Which one do we want? The con officer or the
bring the
medical
con
officer?
officer so you've been playing.
Okay.
Medical was just
Okay.
Bye. Sail the
in
ship.
sick bay.
If there's a problem, we need you to be alive, so help us.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll.
Why do you take Beverly Crusher on every MA mission? It just makes no sense.
No.
Why is Deanna
She's
Troy go on
cute.
half of them?
Yeah.
It's feelings.
The command level functions as the operations center for the station. In size and design, it resembles the bridge of a late 23rd century bird of prey. 4 support struts angle into the red-lit room from its circular edges. An elevated command chair and console sit opposite a hexagonal view screen. A recessed crescent in front of the command chair holds several operational consoles. On either side, 2 rotating gunner's consoles control the station's destructor turrets. So to restore atmosphere, you can seal all the open hatches and airlocks and access the environmental controls. This is control plus engineering
Do we want to?
with a difficulty of 3.
Yes.
Because your suits have a limited amount of time, but you can't just walk around here.
I'm more worried about them getting punctured and us having Borg arm around them.
There's that.
Okay.
Okay, wait, what was the test again?
Having a
Control
focus in
engineering.
Klingon language could be useful here.
Oh, no.
You still have better control and engineering than I do.
Control and engineering. Okay,
You
14.
got 13. You got 14.
Well, one of you can assist him.
Okay, I'll assist him.
Which will run one of them.
An extra die.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. Oh well. I'm not good at
I rolled and I missed. And I rolled again and I missed.
That's a 6 and a 9, so 2 successes.
Okay, still need one more.
You want to try and assist him? You got any kind of control and
and
engineering?
engineering.
Again, is this a task for programming or studying a computer system?
Sure.
Okay, so in which case I can add an extra d20 to my roll then,
Okay.
for my computer expertise. That's 7, so another third success.
There you go.
Okay, you got 3
How's that?
successes. Okay, excellent. At the operation consoles, you learn of recent traffic to and from the station. Need a reason and con task with a difficulty of 2.
14.
13.
15.
Finally! Yeah, you do something, please.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Complication.
20 out of 19.
Wow.
Complication.
You trip a security measure in the station's computer.
Put my helmet back on.
Hatches around you clang and rattle shut. The consoles stop responding to your actions. The station's shields go up, preventing beam out. The computer has sealed you in the command level.
Oh, how nice.
What did you do?
I don't know. I don't read Klingon.
You must disable the computer's security protocols. But you have to study the software design to better understand the system's security measures. This is a challenge consisting of 2 tasks which must be completed in order. First task is to study the software. This is a reason plus engineering with the difficulty of 2.
Yeah, I got 16 for reason and engineering. Shall I try it? 16 and 8. So I bet I got 2 successes.
Okay.
Okay.
The complication. No, you didn't make a complication. So you need to disengage the security protocol.
Okay.
This is control plus engineering with the difficulty of 2.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up for 13.
14.
But you
Fine.
said 14.
Alright,
I can
I'll do
help
this
you.
part.
Can I assist?
Yeah.
3. I got a success.
A 1 and a 17, so...
I got a success.
Is 1 2 successes, I think?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 2
Okay.
successes there.
All right. So you get 1 momentum,
Okay.
and the security protocol disengages.
All right. Now, did we find out what we were supposed to find out before?
No.
No. Try that again.
Yeah, the reason plus con to figure out what was going on.
Okay. I've had 2 successes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, 13.
Let's see. I'll just say that you got another momentum there.
Okay.
A Tellarite freighter routinely docked here, making runs between the station and the Cordolan system. Spend momentum to reveal more information.
We're here to find out more information.
I don't know why you have to spend momentum. It's kind of lousy information.
Right. Tell you what,
I mean,
I'll
it's
give you
just-
both pieces for 1 momentum.
Thank you. Because it seems like they're just dribbling out stuff and...
Well,
It's
normally
not
they expect you to
realistic.
roll better.
No, it's not realistic, though.
Security footage
Well.
of the docking port shows 2 Klingons entering the Tellarite freighter. When they exit an hour later, a brief glimpse of a Romulan can be seen inside the ship. The Tellarite freighter last arrived a month ago. The next day, the station's doctor placed the infirmary under quarantine.
Did they give a reason for the quarantine?
You can also access the station commander's logs. That's a control plus security with a difficulty of 2.
We have 1 person in chat. Hello, whoever you are.
You got control plus security. You're...
Oh, what?
You're much better
Control?
than me.
That's only 13.
Well, mine's only at 11.
11.
You're doing it. You're assisting.
Okay, I'll see.
It was something.
Okay.
I got one match, so one
I
success.
failed. Yeah.
All right. You see in the. Does anybody actually? I guess you can translate from the Klingon. This is Betrel, son of Meketh, commander of the Kotar. Stardates have no meaning here. In my 7th year of banishment to this forsaken station for my father's dishonor, the filthy Tellarite sickness continues to spread. 5 of my best warriors are now quarantined in the infirmary.
It's Sprout Girl! Hello!
Their fate is unknown, but I have instructed Topak, the Hakuk. That failure, that's unacceptable. This is no kind of death for a warrior, even one in this accursed place. In the second note, this is Betrel, son of Meketh, commander of the Kotar. The Tellarite is long gone, but our warriors remain locked in the infirmary. Topak claims he is doing all he can, but there is something strange about him. He has not been himself since this plague began. I must see for myself. I am going now to the infirmary to confront him.
So who's he going to confront? The doctor?
Yes.
And the doctor is the one that's actually quarantined people.
Yes.
But it sounds like the doctor himself might be infected.
Yes.
The doctor was purposely infecting the other crew.
Aha. That doesn't sound good. All right.
Yes.
Did you want to check the infirmary?
It might be full of these creatures.
Can we use the?
You can use another beam with a difficulty of 0 to get some momentum.
Can we use the logs from this thing to identify the Klingon that was in the ship, in the escape pod?
Was it just audio logs or was it visual?
Just audio.
Yeah, I'm sure there's
Okay.
a computer system in here.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you want me to look at that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're a con guy.
Is there any readout as to who launched the pod?
Who was in the pod?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
So we don't know whether or not it was the doctor who came to his senses finally, or if it was the commanding officer who tried to rescue himself because he was the last one to be infected.
I'm not sure what the point of going into the infirmary would be.
Well, this is this whole mutation thing is definitely a different adaptation of these parasites.
I suppose.
Why don't you try beaming over the other section and find out?
Sounds good.
Control and engineering.
Sounds like a trap.
14.
Assisted by
13.
assisted by the
You're-
the starship.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. 14, so 2 successes.
Also 2 successes from the ship, so you get 4 momentum.
Whoa.
Da-da-da-da. What a momentous occasion. Now we get 3.
No. All right.
We're probably going to need that for all the threat we're going to have to generate for using lethal weapons.
Oh, yes.
Well,
Indeed. So,
Indeed.
the
Thanks.
infirmary is a cramped and dimly two-lit room ward. Mutilated Klingon corpses occupy the 4 biobeds in the main examination room, along with 4 dead parasites. These parasitic beings appear different, larger than the one encountered on the Alcubierre. The station's surgeon is slumped on the floor, stabbed in the back with a Diktog dagger. Or a Diktog. Yeah.
okay.
Sorry, Klingon is very hard to pronounce.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
We won't judge.
Examining the bodies of the medical tricorders reason plus medicine.
With a medical tricorder, I don't think any of us
There
brought
was
one.
a medical, yeah.
Well, I mean, tricorder is tricorder.
Reason doesn't matter. I got 14 on
I got
reason.
11.
I would say it's a trap, but it's the wrong franchise. You're right, it is the wrong franchise, but it is a trap.
Okay, I guess I got the highest on that one. I got 14. So we use the
And one can assist. You are scanning the Klingons.
Okay, you want to assist?
I will assist. I'm
Those who
hoping.
can't roll, lead.
Okay, I got 1 success.
What was the roll for again?
Reason and medicine.
Reason and medicine. 12. So I got 11, so yes. 1 success.
Okay, so we got 2 successes.
Okay, that matches. This is more about just the self-inflicted mutilation, this alien DNA effect on Klingon genomes. The second room is a surgeon's Spartan office. It contains a desk, a chair, and computer terminals. Accessing the computer systems reveals an encoded audio message that was never transmitted. In order to decrypt it, you'll need to return to your ship with the uploaded file.
Okay.
Obviously,
So assuming at this point you're going to return to the ship, decrypting
everything here.
decrypting the message is reason plus security.
Huh. Reason, security.
I got 12.
I got 14.
Well, we're doing this in the
ship?
room right now, or we have to wait till we
on
get
the
back to the ship?
Wait till you get back to the ship.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So
now
assuming you
got
get back to the ship successfully.
that. Okay.
Oh, gee.
Well,
Assuming.
yeah, thanks.
Which is now it's the only thing you have left to do at this point.
Can
Okay,
we
so
collect
we're going
any of
back
the
to ship.
specimens of the dead?
We've taken tricorder readings
Parasite?
of everything.
You've already got the guy that looks the same pretty much. They all have this sort of exoskeleton.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
saying the parasite itself, though.
You don't see the parasite anywhere.
I thought there was a. Didn't you say there were some dead parasites in this room?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he said there were dead parasites.
4 dead parasites, yes.
Said
Yeah.
they were bigger.
They are larger.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, exactly.
You
So we
take
want
those?
one of
Okay.
these specimens, yeah.
Sure.
It's in the storyline is what they intend you to do, but
Nah, probably not.
it would seem logical,
No.
I would think.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm not a Vulcan. I'm no Vulcan. I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm just dumb human, all right? But
Yeah. Yeah.
well, I thought we'd take tricorder readings of them. That would be sufficient.
well, or we just
Like-
take the corpse of it, and the medical officer can have a good look at it.
Okay, well, we got to make sure it's well secured. So.
Yeah. Okay. Can I find any proper containment facility, a device?
And I think
in
we should
this
beam it separately
room?
from us, so we don't have a transporter accident.
It merges into
With
us.
it- with
the
merges
corpse.
us in-
And
yeah.
we have the fly situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll
I think
transport it
that's extremely
separately.
unlikely unless you roll a
I don't care.
complication.
That's a complication.
Yes.
I know how these
That would be
transporters
so
are.
hard.
Just go ahead and do
Okay, McCoy. All right.
The
calm
doctor
down.
won't even. Yeah.
reason and security to
Okay.
decode the message.
Okay, so we're over in our back.
Yeah,
on
you're
our
back on the. You're back
Gonna
on
get the corpse inside of.
Yes, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Reason and
Here,
security.
found a thing for you, doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, one success.
I'll assist
You
him.
want to assist me?
Mm-hmm.
What was again?
Reason and
Reason.
security.
Reason and security. That's 11. That's failure for me. Wait, that's 12. Sorry, 12. That's pass.
Okay.
12 and 12. Yeah.
You successfully decrypt the file.
Okay.
It says, "Ooh, the Cortar project."
That gauze coming back out. It is best served live, but oh.
the gah. The Cortar project has been an abysmal failure. Besides myself and a few notable exceptions, the Klingons are proving to be an incompatible species for integration. I have not been able to overcome their propensity to regress into primitivism. I recommend we abandon the project. For now, our plans will have to progress without... The message ends abruptly.
Who is making this entry? Is it a Klingon making the entry?
Yeah.
Sounds like he's.
Possessed by one of the
infected
parasites?
back. Yes.
Hey, Doc, so what can you come up with that dead parasite I got you there? Good find, right?
She's just kind of...
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Ew. Okay.
I mean, I figure, looking at the real thing is better than just scanning the thing.
Okay.
I'm being creative.
Very creative.
Okay.
Can we
Well-
possibly come up with some airborne substance that we can get to cause
Destroy
these
it,
to leave
yeah.
their hosts?
Or just
Good
kill
thing
him
for the
outright.
doctor to work on.
Yeah.
That's
There you
something
go.
for the doctor to work on.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Like, did it look like they were just plain, stabbed by the Klingons? Or did they escape from the bodies and then die? Or, what was the nature of the dead parasites?
They were carved out, and in the process, they had, huge gouge
Okay.
inside.
In the process of being gouged out, they
Yeah.
were also killed. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good on the Klingons.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unfortunate for them for, dying and all,
Yeah.
and being infected in the first place. But the fact that they,
Weren't taking
took the
over
parasites
entirely.
with them,
Yes.
congratulations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you inform Starfleet Command of your findings?
Yes, we have to inform Starfleet Command.
You are instructed to proceed with urgency and caution to the Cordolan system. At Warp 8, the journey will take 1 week.
Oh my.
Wow.
Okay.
Meanwhile, as you consult the ship's computer for information about the Cordolan system, Ship's records show a Klingon outpost in the 6th moon of Cordolan 4, a gas giant. The Klingons mined the frozen moon for diamagnetic ore until abandoning the operation during the economic disarray that followed the destruction of Praxis over 70 years ago. Diamagnetic ore produces a destructive field akin to atmospheric electrical storms. It scrambles sensor readings and communications. As such, makes this forgotten and out-of-the-way location a suitable place for those who wish to operate in secret.
You know, for our sensors being so
Advanced
and precise, there are so many ways to mess with them.
Yeah.
So many different substances and then anomalies.
Mm-hmm.
So, Act 2.
Bless you.
Uh-huh.
Well, I said it. Cordolan 4. As you enter the Cordolan system,
Oh, that means we lost our momentum
No.
because we're in a new act, or no? I
You're
forgot
supposed
how that
to.
works.
No.
Okay, that's the way it's supposed to be.
well, not all of it, but like one.
However much it's
One.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
Actually, after every
Scene?
after every scene, you're supposed to lose a momentum.
okay. And how many scenes was that then? That was just one
It's just
scene.
one.
You earned it during the last scene, so yeah,
Okay.
this new scene.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
nobody's play easy with us.
Yeah.
Whatever the rules are.
Yeah.
They're lousy. But anyway, all right, let's continue.
Do you want to conduct an initial sensor sweep?
Yes. For all the
Yes,
good that it will do.
affirmative.
Reason plus science, assisted by the ship's sensors and
Mm.
science.
14.
15.
13.
No, the ship has to
The
assist.
ship has to assist.
Yeah,
That's
roll for the
right.
ship.
The ship alone? I got the one success. Mhm.
Okay, then you get its difficulty is 0, so you get 1 momentum back.
Thank you.
Scan reveals the following information. The Cordolan system contains 12 planetary bodies. The 5 outer planets are frigid Class K worlds with methane and nitrogen atmospheres. These are followed by 4 ringed Class J gas giants. The 3 remaining inner planets are Class H worlds with temperatures hostile to humanoid life. The gas giant, Cordolan 4, contains 24 rocky and frozen moons. The mining outpost is on the 6th moon. Once in orbit around the 6th moon, you can scan the outpost.
It's being a very crowded solar system. You're fine.
There's so many
Pretty
planets.
much,
Just everywhere. all
the
these
moon there?
things.
All right. So
Watch
you
out, that's
scan the
right.
moon.
Scan the moon.
Yes, reason plus science.
Mhm.
Against assisted by these ships' sensors
Okay.
and science.
Oh, and a
Oh.
complication. And a success.
Okay. 2 successes.
Sounds complicated.
It is. The outpost's antimatter reactor is operational. Sensors indicate multiple life signs because of the interference. Scans are having difficulty providing additional details about said life signs. And since it doesn't give a specific thing of what to do for a complication, and it's just a scan.
Uh-huh.
See the scanner bill. Whoa.
All right. Okay. Well, anyway.
Nice reference.
Thank you. Thank you. If there was inspiration, I was hoping for it, but there's
There is none.
no.
So how many was that? 0 required or what?
It actually required 2, but I'm just
2?
going to say you
Okay.
can't obtain any more further information.
Okay.
We can't use any momentum in order to.
No.
No, all right.
Well,
All right, that's
we got multiple
complication.
life signs there. We're
Yeah.
not exactly a small ship. I say we hail them.
Hail. Yeah. The band's all here.
Yeah.
Do you wish to beam down or take a shuttlecraft?
I want to hail them.
Can we not
We can't-
communicate with them?
we can't-
No, the interference is preventing their communications from working.
Oh.
Like, you can
Wow.
try
So-
to call, but it's just static.
So we're automatically in evading force. Nice.
I should think we would, we couldn't use transporters very practically because there's interference.
Let's use the shuttle.
Can
to
we
get
use
them.
semaphore?
Similar, yeah.
Taking a shuttle.
Isn't that what they did on the? Oh, anyway.
You
Taking a
need to
shuttle.
plot the course. Reason plus con, assisted
that's
by
you.
the shuttle's computers in con.
Alright, it's
I
14.
have to go back to the page for the shuttlecraft.
Let's see.
Mm.
I could always add a
Oh,
D20 to this.
You say reason plus
By
con?
adding
I'm
Tourette,
15
but-
on that.
Yeah.
I don't need to do that, I don't think.
Shuttlecraft.
Do.
And I'm assisting.
To scale with the ship.
No, the shuttlecraft stat
can
is
assist?
computers in con. You can roll for it, but I'm going to tell you it's going to be the six,
I got a success.
7.
though.
You have to in order to use the shuttlecraft, it's going to be 7 or less.
7 or less.
Yes, it's a shuttlecraft. The stats aren't as high.
Okay, so for my
Okay, well-
reason and con, you said
Yes.
I got. Let's see, my goal is 14. I got 1 success.
For plotting the course.
Plotting the course. What did you roll?
I rolled a 10. Which is too high for the shuttle, which seems
Yes.
kind of ridiculous.
Well,
Well, and did this
computers
involve
any good on
programming the computer system?
yeah.
Okay, so in that case, I can add another D20 for my computer expertise. That's an 8, so it's 2 successes.
Okay, you get just
Okay.
enough.
Okay, good. Again, it's a matter of figuring out, okay, which things can I apply to what when, you know?
You can also spend 2 momentum to create an advantage in the next step, reducing the difficulty of piloting the shuttle by 1.
Yes.
Let's do that, yeah. Let's I don't want to
Two
crash into this
momentum?
thing.
Costs
Oh,
you
yeah.
momentum.
I'm flying the ship. We need the
Yeah,
momentum.
This is going to be a control plus con, assisted by the engine, the shuttle's engine plus con. So the engine plus con.
Control
It's
con.
going to be 6, yes.
15
Oh,
for
gosh.
me. Nice.
Again, shuttlecraft, lower stats.
I don't care. It's like they're garbage.
You got a success from it anyways.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's less than 50%.
And I got 1 success.
Okay,
Okay.
which gives you a momentum.
Nice.
Thank you.
There you go. And let's see. Shuttle lands near the outpost's closed hangar doors. You'll need emergency suits when exiting the shuttle.
Well, we had suits. We already got those earlier.
Yeah.
We even have our names on inside of now.
You access a manual override panel to open the nearby airlock from the outside.
Wow, we know about those? Oh, anyway. All right.
So we just like parked it like beside this door and then,
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is this, like reason and engineering or something?
Down the corridor from the
Okay, we
transporter
just did
room,
it.
once inside the
Alright.
outpost, you can remove your suits and stow them away.
I'm going to keep my suit on. I don't trust these people.
There could be parasites. I mean, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
If you want to scan for life signs, insight plus science with a difficulty of 2.
Forms.
I got 13. What do you got?
Insight plus science.
Yep.
And we got 12.
I got 12
Ah,
because my numbers.
2 successes.
Excellent. That would be just enough.
Okay.
Your tricorder's picking up life signs in the lower levels of the outpost, but
It's the
is
story of our game, just enough.
it is unable to distinguish the life forms from each other. A schematic of the facility's ground level displays a turbolift approximately 20 meters from your current position.
Well, let's go to the turbo lift.
Okay. To the turbo lift.
And if you want to figure out more, you could obtain more information with a point of
Probably
momentum.
good.
Yeah,
It helps.
more,
Get
yeah.
away.
Okay. You find out that interference is coming from a device that's in the reactor room. It is amplifying the moon's naturally occurring diametric field. Diamagnetic field.
Oh.
So we just
Yeah.
need a reverse polarity of neutron flow.
Or get rid of the device.
Oh, where's that too?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
What's
let's
that?
go down to the device.
You
and-
can take the turbo lift to the lower level or explore the ground level.
Well, where's this reactor room? Is it the lower level or the ground level? Where?
That's the ground level.
It's the ground level. Okay, we're going to
ground level.
We're going to
Make
the
sure
reactor
nothing
room.
comes behind us.
There we go.
Okay.
Alright. Besides the hangar and airlock, this level contains the empty quarters where the outpost guards and commander used to live. You also find communications and sensor stations, a mess hall, kitchen, antimatter reactor. Except for the reactor room, this level appears abandoned and in disrepair. The reactor, however, has been restored and recently maintained. The device connected to the reactor is amplifying the natural destructive field of the diamagnetic ore. To disable the device, you need reason plus engineering with a difficulty of 3.
Which you need to do in case we need to get beamed out.
Exactly.
Okay.
Shutting down the device would let you beam out and communicate successfully.
Mm-hmm.
Reason and engineering. I got 16 on that one.
Alright. Anyone want to assist him?
I'll assist. I got 13.
Ooh, 1 success.
1 success.
Needed 3, didn't I?
And does this include subspace physics or quantum mechanics?
There has to be something on that engineer sheet.
Well, see, power systems, warp drive, damage reporting, procedures. Power systems.
Yeah.
That's power systems.
Yeah.
You get an extra roll for that?
No, it was just
No,
a matter
no.
of what was your lowest roll?
11.
What about your talents?
Let's see, talents. Oh my gosh, down here.
Sprout I don't know what you said last because it did not show up on chat. But welcome for coming again, anyways.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, chief engineering. I mean,
What does it do for you?
that's my main account. It's I have the advantage of engineering department, which represents the ship's complement.
When you're on your own ship,
technicians. Yeah. Okay. Well.
You're not on your own ship right now.
Testing a theory. Attempting a task using engineering or science, I'm going to roll an additional d20. As long as I have completed a previous task covering the same scientific or technological discipline earlier in the game. Did we do that already?
Well, you disabled the device.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Thank you.
We did just enough.
Justin. Yeah. In the nick of time. I got that too.
So you want to go to the lower level now?
Well,
I
let's
test the
confirm we have
communicator.
communication.
Yeah.
Communication. Yes, you
Yes.
can communicate back with the ship.
Okay.
Okay, we also communicate our findings so far of how everything's mostly been abandoned, but the animator device has been reactivated and refurbished, it seems.
And ask if they can get better scans on what type of life forms we're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
Got
yes.
scanners.
Exactly.
They tell you multiple Romulans, a Klingon, and a Trill.
And a trill.
Ah.
Intriguing.
Can they detect any parasites?
Along with other unidentifiable life forms.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hmm.
Keep those phasers on kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could we ask the doctor, since we're not there, to see if there's any chemical imbalance that it seems that these parasites cause in the body that would distinguish them from another person? Like, do they, increase adrenal glands, or do they, cause...
How can we detect them?
Exactly.
There's
Yes.
got to be a way to detect them.
A physiological change that it
Yeah.
causes in the body.
Excellent.
If you have a parasite in you, something's going to be happening.
She's
As
still
far as
working
the
on
brain.
it.
Okay.
It's not
Still
a...
working on it.
Oh yeah, I'm not pushing the matter.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's something we work on.
Well, that pushes the matter. Okay.
We can spend momentum to get advantage. We're in with a lot of Romulans.
Mm-hmm.
This seems like we're probably going to get into a firefight.
Again.
Should we ask
We
for
better.
some phaser rifles to be beamed down by kicking over some advantage? Some of that momentum.
Can we get approval for some bigger guns?
I mean, I'm the first officer. I should be able to approve a couple of those getting sent down to us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, spend one for each of you.
All right, and there are
One for
three
each,
left.
we're all done.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, great.
You now you have phaser rifles. So phaser type 3.
I have 3. Ooh. Forget what
You
that
have
is.
4d6.
4d6.
They are two-handed.
Which, don't forget, is additional to your security.
Uh-huh.
Yes, add your security to any of those rolls as well.
So wait a minute, what does that mean to add security? How's that?
Your
so it's like
security
your security
stat.
stat
Yeah.
is an extra however many d6 is your
This
security.
So my
Two.
2,
2d6.
I
Yeah,
got 2.
so
So
you
we got
roll. Yeah.
So you roll
So they have
66
charge,
for
I'm
damage.
assuming?
Yes.
Yeah.
They have accurate charge. They also have opportunity 1 and escalation 2.
Hmm.
Yeah, that escalate's going to be fun.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Alright, so you exit the turbo lift and enter a wide corridor. On the floor 3 meters ahead of you is a dead Klingon, slumped in the entryway to the infirmary. His body prevents the door from closing all the way. He is terribly deformed with thickened cranial plating, huge tusks, and an exoskeleton breaking through his uniform.
Gee. Hmm.
Does he have a parasite in him? Can we help?
Reason plus medicine.
Okay.
12.
Yeah.
11.
14. Ooh, 1 success.
Okay. That is enough since you disabled the device in the reactor room.
Yeah.
Just enough.
Yeah.
Just enough. Extensive genetic modifications have been made to the Klingon's DNA. A neuroparasite deceased is still present in the Klingon's body.
Deceased.
The Klingon died only hours ago. His body appears to have rejected the genetic modifications.
Huh.
In the infirmary, you discover more corpses of these failed laboratory experiments.
So did he die of the modifications of the parasite trying to modify him?
Or did he try to stab himself in the neck?
Or did he die
There's
of,
no indication
there's no
that he
wounding?
stabbed himself. It's
There's
just
no
they
wounding?
just rejected each other, apparently.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So it killed him trying to change.
So we need to be morphed down to help us out.
Wrong ship. Wrong,
yeah.
Galaxy's Last Ditch ship. Yeah. Do we have any Klingons on the board?
No, I don't think
No.
Okay.
Do you have any androids on board?
No.
Ah.
This is not the Enterprise.
I know.
No.
I thought maybe we were in the Kelvin timeline, in which case there are all sorts of wacky aliens on there.
Okay. So we're.
If you want to spend, you don't have any momentum to spend.
Nope.
But,
No.
Nope.
Nope, nothing to be had.
No.
Yeah, we're. Move the body out of the doorway so it can close. Boom.
Well, I suppose you can try to do another reason in medicine on the other Klingons.
Okay. Ooh, 1 success.
Alright, I'll just give you using Klingon DNA, the parasites attempted to evolve with their host bodies to a new singular form. Instead, they devolved into a large predator, a proto-Klingon.
Wait a minute, the parasite devolved too?
Well,
You say
no,
they-
the host devolved.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. The genetic modifications of these Klingons appear to be more advanced than those on Kotar, suggesting the involvement of a skilled geneticist. Trill genetic material has been mixed with the Klingons' DNA.
Huh.
Since Trills are naturally disposed to accept a symbiont, the Trill genetic material appears to be an attempt to force Klingon bodies to adapt to a parasitic infestation.
So we might need to rescue this Trill.
Or somehow the parasites are also genetically related to the Trills?
I don't think so.
I
That's
mean,
not my guess, but
I'm not
I'll be about
racist. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Uh-huh.
We don't know where these things come from. We just know that they exist.
The door behind you opens and 2 Romulan Centurions point their weapons at you.
Oh no. And he just left.
Uh-huh.
Is there a map for this? I guess not. Alright.
Well, I guess not.
Indeed.
Okay.
You guys
We're in a
are
hallway.
within a
Uh-huh.
infirmary. I think we can use the same infirmary as the other one. Although this is a Klingon infirmary, so it's not quite the same.
That's alright.
Just imagine more blood being everywhere. Now, are these the red-blooded Klingons or the purple pepto-blooded Klingons?
Red-blooded.
Okay.
No, they're not Klingons. They're
Romulans.
Romulans.
No, the dead corpse.
Well, they're corpses, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Romulans go first.
Of course.
Of course they do.
Shields up.
You don't have personal shields. This isn't Dune.
Darn.
Well, I'll say you quickly realize that when you disabled the other device, you tripped a silent alarm.
Okay.
They were waiting for you to come in here.
Uh-huh.
Romulans.
Yeah, I heard on the way down.
Okay.
Okay, one of the Romulans is going to fire at...
So we got first.
They as I was just telling them, when you disabled the other device, you tripped a silent alarm. They were waiting for you.
Okay.
The surprise round.
They get the advantage. So you have 2 Romulan Centurions. The howl of some unseen creature echoes out from the tunnel.
One of the devolved Klingons.
Okay, for some reason it says if the Romulans take the first turn, spend 2 threat to keep the initiative and immediately pass the action to the second Romulan. But the way we determined that it's like, if one side goes, all of it goes. And then the other side, all of it goes.
Yeah.
Why they have two separate sets of rules for these things is just really frustrating.
Yeah.
It's almost as though there are different people in their team that are working on the same idea, and they were communicating to each other when they put it in the book.
Yeah.
I mean, they both apply. So it's like, it's supposed to be the players go, and then the enemies go. All of them. And then at some point, it's supposed to crisscross.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know.
Maybe when
Anyways.
there's an even number.
One of them is going to try to attack Haynor.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. He's going to spend a threat to get an extra die.
Okay. Let's see.
I feel threatened.
So yeah, choose the weapon, choose the target. Since it's range, it's going to be his controlled security. Okay? And it's properly lit too, so no issue like last time.
Uh-huh.
We're in short range, probably, and
Yeah.
Okay. I forget. Do I roll something?
No,
It's just
only if it's melee.
Okay.
Yeah, it's contested.
Uh,
Six successes.
huh? 6.
They matched their discipline. They got crazy successful. All right. And they are using their destructor rifle. Since you have your rifles, they have their rifles too.
Well, they would have had the rifles.
Can
no
you
matter
guess what this is? It's a voice box of a tribble.
nice.
Yeah.
Getting a new package for it too.
So I'm gonna roll damage.
And some of your vaporize right before our very eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I will be.
New character.
Well, hey, at least with the field down, we can transport somebody over.
Another red shirt, please.
Oh.
Take 7 damage.
Oh, I'm down.
You receive an injury.
7. Injury.
So you're, I guess, incapacitated until someone can heal that injury.
Send the doc down.
Oh, incapacitated.
And see, that is vicious, so the 2 effects. Actually, 9 damage.
Oh, gee. Yeah. So I've got 1 left.
That was only one shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other shot.
The other shot is going to go for Lian Zhang.
Yeah.
Spend another threat to get that.
Shoot back, damn it.
Do our suits not give us any?
Yeah, well, you don't wear a suit. You took yours off. I'm keeping
No,
mine on.
no, they did
I
not give any
know.
resistance.
I kept my suit on. I should have resistance.
To the vacuum of space, yes. To phaser fire, no.
Okay, that is success as well. So
Yeah, it is. Sprout Girl says, "Yikes! Ouch!" Yes. Ouch.
Yes.
TPK.
see. 8 damage.
Oh, only 8. Gee, you got 2 left, don't you? Or how many?
Indeed, I have 2 left. Yes.
Okay, now
I'm
it's your
very
guys' turn.
stressed. Well, I'm incapacitated now too, right? Because I got an
Yes.
injury, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they got over 5 in 1 hit.
You better do a
Yes.
spread spectrum.
Yeah, I will, well, this will add to threat, but go lethal with, use my minor action to change it to area so I can hopefully get both of them.
Okay.
And I will...
Spend a momentum to
I don't have any momentum because we blew it all.
But
blew it all.
I will
and
increase
phasers.
threat to get another one.
Okay, you get a point of momentum.
Well, it's to get another die.
Oh, get another die? Okay. That works too. So you're using
All
your...
right, so control and security.
Yes. You're using area spread.
Yes, and I got one whole success and one complication.
I think the mission's over.
As good as.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm lying there. I'm going to trigger the automatic transport. Take us back. Can I communicate with the ship?
I'd say you could if you didn't roll a complication.
Uh-huh.
But,
We should have just blown up this facility.
That's what I thought, too. You know, it's infected, blow it up.
Yeah, it's just not the Starfleet way.
It isn't really,
No.
you know. Yeah, the
No.
Lord knows
Starfleet way is to
places.
sacrifice as many people as possible.
To save one life.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sacrifice many to save the one. Wait a minute. Is that how it goes? Huh.
Only if they wear red.
Only. Dang, I'm wearing red.
Yeah, so am I.
You're not wearing red.
No, I'm not. But I'm,
Did you read the
I'm already
book's
down.
explanation for the color changes between the original series and Next Generation?
No.
I possibly heard it once, but
It was that there were so many people in the red shirts dying, they put the commanders in red to get rid of the stigma. That's in the book.
Okay.
wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there actually been like, you know, YouTubers have done like, you know, done the numbers on it, and
Yeah.
realistically, compared to other franchises, sure it seems like a lot of red shirts died,
They did.
but in the original series, but in comparison to the other,
There's actually the same
Serious.
like 4 people over and over again because they have the same extra to be the same red shirt.
yeah.
It's like, he died on that other planet.
But there was one guy though
They killed
that like he
Kim.
was friends with the staffing
Uh-huh.
person, and he was like, you know what, can I survive so I can make it in for another episode, and it makes sense that I survived. So we got to like 4 or 5 episodes, and he's like the longest living red shirt.
All right, so what happens?
All right.
One
What's
success,
the complication?
one complication.
Oh yeah, the game.
Yeah, that thing that's killing you,
Yes.
obviously.
Oh, inside, yes. You can't take me. I'm dead.
Your phaser just jams.
It jams?
Well,
It just instead of firing, it just like.
The battery falls out.
Okay.
okay. So it's their turn, and we're dead.
Go on, dude.
Yeah.
That's what you always want to do for D&D.
Yeah.
It's just when they roll so high and they do so much, it's kind of.
Yeah.
We're making a group of Makos next.
Let's see, we need an Andorian, a Klingon.
Huh?
They all have like +1 daring or +1 control.
Oh.
I'm going with a rescued Borg. I want the adaptive shields.
That would be awesome if we could do a Borg. Hey, Dave, can we do a Borg? I want to do a Borg. Our own small collective. You know, we were like from the saved Borg from Voyager. There you go. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right,
You're
one
12 by
guy
7,
will
9.
fire at Lenaris.
Quiet while I kill you.
Stop this inside banter. Squaregirl says the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
That's a natural 1.
Oh, that's good
So
for them.
I just
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Assimilate this.
Well,
We're on board.
let's see what happens. 8 damage.
Oh.
To who? Oh, to him.
To him, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
spread out the love. I mean,
Uh-huh.
Since you're all incapacitated,
very
they
stressed.
Walk away?
no,
No.
they drag you on the operating tables,
Of course they do.
clamp you down,
Yeah, they do.
Uh-huh.
and bring the parasites. They open
course.
can open a container
I
and
told you
they
you're going to get
they,
these daggone parasites.
Yeah.
they each slide the parasites and everything just fades to black.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And now we're no longer in control of our own bodies.
Hmm.
So this is your. How are we going to continue with this then?
We
Is
are.
this the end of the mission?
Basically, everything you try to do, you're just going to be resisting the parasite telling you not to do it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hmm.
So we're continuing.
Yes.
Okay. This should be interesting.
Hmm.
Do we take the lesson learned from the Klingons?
Take it out.
Just reach that phaser back there.
You know that's just going to kill you anyways. Like, the host has to die in order to get rid of the parasite.
Well, no, they don't.
Yeah, they haven't
Sometimes with
found
an
any
exploding
way...
head.
No.
They haven't found any way of successfully removing...
Well, apparently the one guy dug it out and was able to escape.
Because he is a Klingon.
Yeah.
And he still died.
Yeah.
Because
You
he's
just-
mutated, yeah.
Yeah,
Picky,
yeah.
picky, picky.
So, what we need to do
Mhm.
is sacrifice ourselves by getting back to the antimatter thing and blowing it up.
Hey.
Yes.
Yes.
That-
We have
that's
to
pretty
do
much
it
what
without
we do.
thinking about it.
We have to be we have to be very confident about what we're doing.
So you wake up and the Romulans escort you.
Yes, of course we
The
do.
corridor turns into a rough-hewn tunnel that snakes deeper underground. Stalagmites rise upward from the floor of the passage. Oh, you're fully healed now, by the way.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good.
So how much?
This is
There's
a
something
this is a
better
new
for this.
scene.
Uh-huh.
New scene.
Did
Yeah.
our
we-
fitness
We're
go up?
rested after.
Yeah, we're rested. Uh-huh.
You now have resistance 3.
3.
So you reduce the damage any taken by 3 because of the parasite.
Mm-hmm.
But every action that goes against the parasite's will is going to be
Mm-hmm.
control and medicine.
This is an
No.
established thing in the game where you
No, I'm just making it up.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Does that sound reasonable?
I'm thinking control and command.
Control and
personally.
command? Okay.
Being the guy with the 5 in command, I really want it to be command.
Control and command then.
Hmm.
You're in command of your own faculties.
Yes.
Yes.
Either way.
Stalagmites rise upward from the floor of the passage. The creature howls
Would it be
again.
control or would it be presence?
Presence?
Presence makes sense.
Alright, presence and
Asserting
command.
yourself.
Exactly.
Whatever you deem appropriate.
Well, I mean, hey, you're coming up with the rules now because
I'm just
we're off book.
we're off book, I know,
Yeah.
but presence and command sounds fine. I agree.
And you just bumped me up too. Thank you.
All right.
You just dropped me one.
I dropped myself too.
Yeah.
I mean, each pick the highest things for a commanding
Yeah.
officer.
Now you have 10.
I have 10 as well. Yeah.
So-
Good job, good job.
Yeah.
The creature howls again and voices echo up from a chamber ahead of you. It survived longer than the other test subjects, a Romulan says. We could have studied it further. It was just a thoughtless beast, a gruff Klingon says. Control that Klingon temperament, or we will give you a more suitable host, the Romulan says. You have forgotten the art of patience in that body. The test subject did quite a lot of damage before we were able to restrain him. That slowed promise. That's far enough, a man says. He stands in a darkened side passage you are only now just aware of. He points a disruptor at you. As he steps into the main tunnel, you realize this man is a Trill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm assuming we're disarmed.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
I have unarmed strike.
So
So all of it do. Yeah.
Yeah, we all do.
we're sitting here looking at this guy. We'll stop and see what he says.
All right.
Hmm.
He is not a member of Starfleet. He's a well-known geneticist.
The Trill?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's a former initiate of the Symbiosis Commission. When the Trill Initiate program turned down his application, anger and feelings of inadequacy overwhelmed him.
I've seen this episode.
I've lived this episode. Anger, inadequacy.
And he's still inadequate, and he's still angry.
Well, the thing is, he's unjoined. He wanted to be.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got a couple friends together, including 2 Klingons, went to Deep Space Nine and tried to get Dax.
Which Dax, though? Who would have been?
No, he wanted Dax.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that Dax, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Can we help you?
You're too late. The Iconian Gateway will be operational soon, and this will all be over for you.
What's the Iconian Gateway?
The neural parasites discovered an Iconian Gateway. I don't know its location, but I do know they're trying to repair it. I don't have to tell you what will happen if they succeed.
You kind of do.
But we have more immediate concerns. They are holding prisoners. A Tellarite merchant and his 3 human companions. So far, the neural parasites have shown no interest in them as host bodies. They are in detention cells in that chamber up ahead. I'm a geneticist, not a soldier. I'm afraid I won't be much use to you in a fight, but if you end up captured, you'll have to have someone on the inside.
Now, wait a minute. Are you working against the neuroparasites? Or with them? I thought you were working with them.
Why don't you roll a presence plus command task? Basically, persuasion check.
Okay.
Basically, persuasion check.
One
success?
One success.
Who's assisting?
Oh.
Who's
Okay.
assisting?
He was the one that asked the question, wasn't it? So fine.
You got
I did not succeed.
Actually, I didn't get any success.
No.
Any success.
Yeah.
2 other players may assist if you want to assist as
Yes,
well.
since I have a 16 in those numbers, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let him roll both.
He was the one that was talking, so it's wrong.
Let him start that.
Yes.
2 successes?
2 successes.
All right.
All right.
You got another success? Anybody?
No.
Roll
Actually, I
again.
didn't.
See if you get a
Okay.
success.
No.
Yeah, success.
Good.
Yes, okay. That was close.
Just enough.
Just enough, yeah.
Apparently, yeah, because Tal Duran was not joined and they refused to help him join as a Trill, he is basically trying to turn against them.
Okay.
Now, wait a minute. The parasites aren't Trill, though.
No.
No,
But he's the one
but
that
they have
does
to
it.
use Trill DNA. They keep him alive because they're
Yeah.
using Trill DNA.
They're harvesting it.
Harvest-
So
Harvesting
he's
it.
trying to kill them.
He was hoping in exchange he would be joined with a Trill.
Oh.
But they're not doing it.
No, of course not.
With a troll symbiote.
Trill symbiote.
Right.
He doesn't want the parasite.
But the parasite doesn't...
Parasite needs him to further...
But there's no
Modify
parasite
themselves.
controlling him.
No, there's no parasite controlling him.
And is there a reason for that? Why the parasite's not controlling him?
It would contaminate his DNA.
Yeah.
Okay.
They needed pure Trill DNA in order to encourage the symbiosis with
The new
other.
breeds
Yeah, the
of-
new
Wow.
breeds, yeah.
Let's go see if we're allowed.
Oz Mills, hello! He says, friends, Star Trek Adventures. Yes,
Yes.
we almost died, but we are jury rigging this.
Yes.
We now have parasites in us that we are having to resist.
Yes, which I haven't actually had to roll resist yet. But
We haven't resisted them yet.
No.
Let's go
No.
see if we can resist them so we can let the prisoners free.
Oh no, parasites. Yes, the ones from Next
Next
Generation that they took over a lot of the admirals and whatnot. And it was one of the worst Star Trek murders where Picard and Riker both shoot their phasers at the one guy. Yeah, it looks
Head
terrible.
blows up. And
Oh,
The
yeah.
head blows up, and then the one parasite comes out of his chest, and they shoot it, and it blows up too. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Maybe I
So-
blocked that one.
Crouching behind stalagmites, you peer into a high-ceilinged cave chamber. 2 passageways branch off from the chamber, each with rail tracks in disrepair. Barred detention cells carved out of the rock face line the far wall. In one of the cells is a dead, deformed Klingon. The other cells hold a Tellarite and 3 humans. A Romulan Centurion, 2 Ulans, and a Klingon warrior turn from the cell and make their way toward you.
Now, if the parasite's supposedly in us, and
I just thought of something.
are we talking? I mean, are we?
Dad, what
able
race
to
are you?
communicate? What?
What race are you?
I am. Trill. With a symbiote.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
very interested in you.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
With
Probably
the
more.
symbiote.
Now, they really have at this point no reason to keep the other guy. Because they have it even better than an unpaired trill.
Yeah.
They have a paired trill with them.
Yeah.
Symbiote
But
versus
they-
parasite fight.
In that
yes.
case, they wouldn't want to put a parasite in me because they'd mess up.
Well,
my
they already
they
did,
yeah.
apparently.
They didn't look for the spots.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
If anything, I only did it because you get resistance 3 now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if they do damage to you, you can reduce that by 3.
Well, now, okay, assuming that my symbiote and the parasite are, because I have like 2
Are you
minors.
actually joined
I have,
Dell?
well, yeah, I got Dell's the symbiote.
Oh.
Hanar is me, and Dell
Cool.
is my symbiote.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
Neat.
doing-
So let's say you were able to
See,
resist.
I'm able to resist the, yeah.
You don't have to roll because your trill body is
Right.
keeping you safe. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
We're winging it.
Let's say there's a parasite there, and I communicate with Dell in a fashion that the parasite can't sense, doesn't know about. So
Oz-
I can actually have a
Yeah?
conversation.
Oz says that he's writer in the book.
Really?
Are you aware I'm in the credits of this book? Check the writers. What?
What?
But anyway,
Back section. So.
so now he's going to come up with ideas that we're giving him.
Oh, I mean, sorry.
Okay. What's up with the combat system? We're
this
confused.
is kind of messed up. Yeah.
It is difficult. It makes it very difficult.
Credits are at the start, he says.
Oh, in the start, not as playtester.
Yes.
Okay. But anyway, all right. So at least I have an advantage because of my symbiote.
Very start or. Here we go.
So I should be
What
able
are we
to.
looking for?
What's your proper name? Combat is discouraged generally, but I did find myself enjoying it.
Oz
Just
Mills.
Oz Mills, yeah.
Oz
Underwriting.
Oh. Sweet. All right.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Is that
Yes,
Yeah.
well
there because
played.
we put it in the right place. Anyway.
Perhaps you can correct us in some of the rules and things that seem to be very broken, plus disadvantage pretty much to the
Yeah.
players, because I practically killed them in this opening mission.
Yeah. Now review now that
Okay.
he's here.
Okay. So
What
we're
we're
going
playing.
through. We're going through the starter box, A Star Beyond the Stars, and we just got through. These Roman centurions basically did so much damage with their disruptor rifles. They put injuries on everybody, and apparently with injuries you're not allowed to do anything.
Incapacitated.
It doesn't
Yeah.
sound right.
Until you're healed.
Until you're healed, yeah. Which is just
We didn't bring a medic in the group.
no. We do not have a medic in the group.
Well, we had the choice of, okay, either I bring the medical officer or I bring the con officer, and I was playing as the con officer normally, so.
So I fudged it a bit and put these parasites in them, and basically said as long as you resist the parasite's will, you gain the advantage of the extra resistance and stuff. But
Well, as long as you don't
also
resist, yeah.
immune to pain. The stimulation of the host's adrenal glands increases resistance to pain, reduce damage from non-lethal attacks by 3 points.
Okay.
So obviously during lethal attacks, so apparently it does nothing to you because if you're stunning them, it would reduce just the stun and not kill.
Yeah. He says, been a few months since I played, I'll look for the rules.
Yeah.
Okay. It says
Bless you and your soul.
characters suffer an injury, they are incapacitated, unable
Yeah.
to take minor actions or attempt any tasks. Which is
Again, its
very
task is making
strange.
an attack. And so it's
Yeah.
like if you take one injury,
Yeah, then you're done.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or
but
if you
like,
go
you
below-
get shot once,
Or if you go
you're down.
if you go
Now-
below your stress,
Well,
it's like
if you go,
Yeah.
if you get more than 5 stress, you said,
5
Yeah, more
stress
than
and
5.
1 attack.
Right.
that's when you're
5
you're
damage.
incapacitated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but even if you're obviously you're not dead.
You're just
let's say if you're still conscious, let's say you're down, but you can still do a minor action. I would think that you could still do a minor action. You may not be able to do a task. So I mean, that would make more of a practical limitation.
Plus, I think these are designed for like bigger groups of people.
Sure,
Yeah.
you're only 3.
Yeah.
That's
Only 3
normally our
people
thing,
versus
but that's
yeah.
alright.
Because you're expected at this point to fight the Romulan Centurion,
Yeah.
2 Ulans, and a Klingon. So there's 4 against 3, and they
Yeah.
automatically have better weapons than you, and they automatically have these
Resistances.
parasites and resistances. There's
Yeah.
no way you can survive this.
No.
There really isn't.
No.
We should have just nuked the place. I
They
mean,
have the advantage. Yeah.
Orbital bombardment.
yeah.
I think we should take another, to make it look like an accident, take another asteroid and run it into the place.
Mm.
Yeah. We can deny all the,
All right, well,
Well, that happened.
we got symbiotes and
Yeah.
or parasites in us.
Now, I'm going to, assume that
So
my parasite
I
doesn't
don't
know
think
my...
they got a reason to fight us.
Yeah, really. Are they going to attack us, knowing
no,
that?
they're not. They think we're under control.
That's the question.
Mm. Well, there is a thing that says, but what if the adversaries win? Which
Yeah.
They're on the good track for it.
they're on a very good track for it.
Parasites will be interesting role playing, though. Yes, so
Yeah.
interesting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm just kind of winging it here at
Okay.
this point because otherwise, y'all dead, and that's
Okay,
just
yeah,
not fair to you.
I don't know. We could take over the Galaxy class starship and
Hmm.
go enjoy with these parasites.
Interesting.
You wanted to bring on these guys, and
Instead
then
of a Borg
infect-
collective, we have our own parasite collective, pretty
Oh,
much.
yeah.
and then the very thing the Starfleet Command doesn't want to have happen.
Reintroduce the parasites to Starfleet Command. That way, the three top governments in the sector, the Romulans, Klingons, and the Federation,
Are all
once
infected.
again,
Yeah.
This could be interesting.
they've already got in our brains.
I don't think the scenario's that long.
Oh my. Osmil says, well, okay, Sprout Girl says, parasites will be interesting roleplay. That's what she said. Sprout Girl then says, yes. And happy face. Osmil says, when a character suffers an injury, they have the option of avoiding it, spending 2 momentum.
But we don't get enough momentum.
We
The
got no
rolls
momentum.
are so low, they
You can't
can't.
collect momentum for very
And
long.
if you don't have
give it up.
momentum, you can remember to add threat instead.
They already have like so
There's
much
so
threat
much
anyways.
threat,
Yeah,
it's
yeah. It's like
Well,
Alternatively, you can suffer complication instead, but you can only avoid injury once per scene.
So I mean, if you get 8, you can still avoid the injury?
this. Yeah, but you just suffer a complication.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
Osmills, Sprout Girl, Osmills, you're our 2 best viewers. Thank you so much.
Yes, besties.
Okay.
all right. Well, I'm assuming these guys aren't going to attack since we're controlled, right?
Yes,
At least I think they
Okay.
are. Okay.
they salute. They believe
No.
themselves superior to all other forms of life, and that now you.
No
Which
matter
of
what
course
life
we
they're
are.
in.
Now,
Yeah.
now the parasites don't have, like, they can't communicate with each other than through...
They don't have telepathy.
No,
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 they don't have telepathy. Okay.
no.
Ooh, a betazoid.
That's what I was just thinking. Let's go get some betazoids.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna run these parasites better than they run themselves. You guys are doing this all wrong. Klingons, sure, they're powerful. Romulans, they're sneaky and all. But you want the Federation. We got the good people. to infiltrate. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy. I might just have to go entirely off book at this point because there's no.
No path.
I
no path.
personally want to go back up to the ship and get the captain on our side now. I mean, I'm all for the parasite game.
It does sound a little like maybe just these Centurions were a little bit too powerful for your group. Well, again, like we said,
They spent momentum to escalate to phaser rifles, so
Yeah.
logically, the enemies would go to their rifles as well. They had
Well,
threat.
The enemies have rifles. There's no question.
would they
always have the
default have
You tripped
rifles?
the silent
Yeah.
alarm.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
they gave us surprise round. Sure, I understand that. But
Yeah.
but they
would've
by
had
default
rifles.
Their
have
default
rifles.
was the disruptor pistol.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Escalation, because they knew you were coming,
Yeah.
spent threat to get the rifles.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Because you tripped the silent alarm before
Yeah.
you got
Okay.
there.
We're not blaming you that. It's what
Let's-
it's written.
It's what
okay.
it's written. It's what it's
Yeah.
written.
Yeah.
All right. My plan currently, continue the game, is to go get one of these parasites and beam aboard to talk to the captain.
Parasites
Now we just
don't
have bad
mountains.
luck. Yes, we're going to turn the bad luck around for the rest of the crew.
But yes, you're all getting parasites.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
How fast do these parasites breed?
They're not tribbles.
No.
I'm not saying that. I know it would be that quickly. I know, But like, okay, obviously these parasites have to be coming from somewhere. Like, do they just, kill something and then they breed inside it, and then the eggs hatch and they consume the rest of the body, or like?
I don't know. This isn't meant to happen.
If you remember, there was a queen parasite that was in control of that one guy who's in the stellar cartography room whose head blew up.
Okay, all right. Well, no, where's the new queen then? It's a question.
Well, that's where I'm going to get my new
Take
parasite.
us to your queen.
Osmo says, you get a parasite, you get a parasite, you get a parasite. Sprout says, LOL.
Yeah.
Okay.
The parasitic beings' prisoners are merchants from the Tellarite freighter. They are frightened and want nothing more than to leave back to their ship.
Okay.
Medical scans confirm they do not have neuroparasites and have not been experimented on. If you want to make a presence plus medicine.
Let's see.
Oh, what the heck? I got 10.
I got 11. That's fine.
1 success.
Okay. Anybody want to assist?
I'll assist. 1.
You got 2
You got
successes.
two assists. Okay, you get a momentum.
Huzzah.
Ooh, great. The parasite's got a momentum.
Yeah, shouldn't we be getting threat?
We are the threat.
We are the threat.
Oh, boy.
We are the threat.
The Romulans paid us well. All we had to do was bring them the supplies on their lists and not ask questions. That was fine by us. But after what happened on Kortar Station, they locked us up with no explanation. I never should have trusted Romulans, much less ones that kept company with a Klingon.
Oh, okay.
They barely said a word since they turned on us. I did overhear them complaining about Tal Duran and how his failures delayed their plans for Starfleet, whatever that means. They still owe us our last payment, though. I'd just as soon forget about it and get out of here.
Okay.
What was the last payment supposed to be?
Doesn't
Doesn't
say.
say.
It's just the merchants want their payment for their supplies.
Okay, can I find in the computer records what the payment should have been?
What, do you want to pay him?
Everything is as usual.
Oh, you're pretending
Again,
to be normal.
this is not meant to happen, so I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, I'm checking the computer for something, so...
Okay.
Make up
Insight and engineering.
Okay, that's 11 for me, alright. Well, and also, I'm studying computer system, would that give me an extra?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's just go with it.
And I'll assist you. That would be... Because I have a 13 on that.
So let's see,
And I got a success.
that was 13, alright, I mean, it's,
I'm assisting.
inside 11, so okay, I got 2 successes.
2 successes.
Okay.
Let's give you a momentum for that,
Yeah.
Okay.
because you're gonna need it.
Sure!
Yeah.
Okay.
It appears to be whatever supplies were to. I don't even know. I mean, you're
Yeah?
not supposed
Okay.
Biomimetic gel. That sounds good.
to. Sure.
Okay.
Biomimetic gel.
Okay, and there is still someone on the space station. So
Yeah.
Okay, so... Okay, guys, we're going to go find that, and we're going to bring it to you.
That's
we
what they're
find it
paying.
where it is on the space station.
That's their payment?
That was our payment.
Ah,
They deliver whatever the goods were supposed to be that they delivered. They own their payment.
okay.
Are we gonna
So, are they gonna
What were the races again?
slip them what?
You have the Tellarite.
Tellarites and
Yeah. It's
bauxite. No.
Yeah, Tellarite and 3 humans.
3 humans. Humans. Oh, they're perfect for infestation.
Obviously.
True. Do we know anything about what do I know about Tellarite physiology?
You didn't bring the box.
Aren't those the contentious ones?
It could be like too hardy though, so that's why I'm questioning.
Insight and medicine.
Insight and medicine. Okay, it's only a 10.
Okay. Now, since
Oh! I got 19, I got a natural 1, so 2 successes.
Alright. One more momentum.
Okay.
I
I love you, David.
Tellarites.
You're a good brother.
Information. Burn it up.
Yeah. Just pull out the manual on what does Tellarite show.
What does the Tellarite show?
Well, not the word. You had the manual, right?
Big manual.
Oh, the big one?
Yeah.
Okay, Tellarites.
Yeah.
Under
Okay.
character creation, yeah.
I think those are the contentious ones that...
They're kind of, piggish faces.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got it already?
108.
Oh, 108.
What does it say for like
Okay.
their traits?
Tellurites have a keen sense of smell and high tolerance for many common drugs, toxins, and inebriants. Tellurites don't get drunk, just feisty. They also have excellent eyesight and more acute perception of distance, depth, and dimension than humans. Probably say at that point that they have a resistance to the parasites.
Yeah. Sounds good. Okay.
Okay, well, I'll ask away from them, we'll ask the other parasite hosts then.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like,
The Tellurite will be
what's the plan?
difficult.
Yeah.
The humans, easy, but we might need them for leverage if we are to further negotiate with the Federation.
well, you got us to negotiate with the Federation.
We're gonna get you a ship.
They seem very interested now.
Now,
By the way, how's Dell feeling?
who's Dell? Don't.
Dell,
don't-
it's inside you.
Yeah, Dell. They. Well, I'm
Singing?
presuming they cannot. Dell and I can communicate.
Yeah, you're basically
internally, and
immune
they
to
don't
this
know
whole issue.
what
Yeah,
Dell and
yeah,
I are thinking.
yeah.
And
What happened to
one
the
of-
parasite
one of
that was
our-
in him then?
Did they even put, maybe they didn't put a parasite in me because they realized that was.
Or it's not taking over, but it's just there.
That's what.
It's just there.
It's inert inside.
It's inert. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
So-
questioning what we're doing then?
Dell. Well, no, I know what's going on because
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
aware, and you guys are. I know you're.
You
Being
guys are totally
controlled.
for this.
I know you're being controlled, and so
Are we though?
I'm just. I'm.
I
never really-
You certainly seem to be.
Dell has basically helped me suppress this parasite in me, so I don't. He's not taking over.
Fascinating.
Which is kind of curious because I have to keep everyone else from knowing that the parasite in me is not doing what they expect it to. And I'll have a plan to either destroy the station or prevent further contamination by the parasites. But I'll have to do it all by myself.
Yes, you can't be telling
Yeah.
us that.
Yes.
No, so I'm not telling you that. I'm just.
No. Well, you're telling us
I'm
players.
telling
I know, I
the
understand.
game. That,
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Well, you could try.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to try to get to the air drive
No,
and detonate that?
try
If I can.
presence and
Yeah.
command
Yeah.
to convince them. Why don't you go to the ship and go to sickbay to make sure everything's all right with these parasites?
Okay. Ooh, 2 successes.
Okay, versus your guys' insight and insight command. Yeah.
Okay, great. 9. One success.
You believe him.
Would you
Okay.
say this is an attempt to resist being coerced?
You're just trying to figure out what he really is saying.
Yeah.
We're trying to convince him to go
I'm
to a
saying-
place.
We got to go back to the ship and make sure that.
That's 2 successes.
See, that's the thing. Most ties go to like the.
The enemy, but now you're both friends?
Yeah, I'm.
Well, in theory, I'd be the enemy because I'm trying to convince them to do something that.
You just
may
told. You're just trying to
expose
convince
him.
them. How would you want to say it? I mean, I gave a suggestion, but how would you?
We ought to go back to the ship and.
If you're trying to go, say maybe
to-
sick bay would encourage you to put more parasites. You know, you want to
Yeah.
get because it seemed like the other ship you were able to gather that the doctor
Yeah.
quarantined everyone. You're suggesting you should do the same thing
Yeah,
on
yeah.
on the Magellan to say, hey, everyone in the Magellan, we make shifts to come in and quarantine you guys,
Yeah.
and then that's where you're suggesting, oh yeah, we put the parasites in it if we quarantine
See,
them.
that's
Sick bay.
use the same deal. Sounds like a good idea.
What do you think, boss?
I think we should take back our phasers so we
Oh, yeah,
hear
can we
the same.
rearm?
Oh yes,
Please?
yes, they give you back your
thanks.
phasers.
Alright,
yes.
cool.
Uh-huh.
And then I think we should take some parasites with us as samples to be looked at.
Of course. Not too many, though. We don't want to...
I'm thinking just 2.
Two sounds good. Yeah, yeah.
Two. Okay.
How many parasites have we got anyway? Just the round numbers.
They have another 6.
Is
Six,
the,
okay.
is the queen here?
No.
Or- okay.
Well, last I remember, a Galaxy-class starship is 1,014 people.
But you only need to start with 1.
Well, the doctor.
There.
Uh-huh.
Regardless of how the final conflict encounter ends, this mission leads directly into the final mission.
Well, let's go get these parasites checked out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Checked out. So,
Needless
you
to
say with
say,
them?
Starfleet Command recognizes the urgency of this situation.
Uh-huh.
If you are prisoners on Cordolin 4, the situation is dire. You've uncovered the parasitic beings' plans, but are powerless to stop them.
If otherwise.
Uh-huh.
Regardless of the outcome, the clock is ticking. You must find the gateway before it's too late.
Ah, the gateway.
they're really pulling from all sorts of different episodes on this one.
Yeah.
Captain's log, starting 47536.5.
Have we infected the doctor yet?
No.
How deep does the parasitic infestation...
I just want to walk into sickbay, face the doctor, stutter, and put a parasite in her.
How deep does the parasitic infestation...
About this deep on you, Captain.
Infiltration
Well,
of the
first of
rock...
all, we would need to be able to just activate any sensors inside the big medical
You're gonna
bay.
love this. You're gonna love this.
Okay, what is it?
The captain saying, how deep does this parasitic infiltration of the Romulan Star Empire go? Does it extend to Starfleet? To the ship? To my crew? I fear it is only a matter of time, but how do I wait?
Uh-huh.
How do I weigh the ideals of the Federation against the existential threat posed by these parasites?
Captain, can I talk to you?
They have no respect for any life but their own.
Okay.
This is the best.
Act 1, setbacks and surprises.
Oh! They're coming surprises.
Okay.
How's saying that we need to activate any sensors in the medical bay to make sure that nobody detects any phaser fire.
Or detects a parasite when you beam on, you know?
Well, they know we're bringing back live
Yes.
specimens.
Oh.
Explain that.
Yes, totally.
Okay.
Yes.
Totally.
Now I'm going to try and do a communication with the ship that no one else knows about. What can I need to do to be a success at this? You don't know about it.
Here comes the 20s!
Complication we hear.
What do I need to do this? Like
hang on.
control and engineering.
Let's
It'd
see.
be a communication.
What if
What?
we had a tribble and put a parasite inside of a tribble? Would the parasite replicate along with its
Could
children?
we crossbreed the tribble and parasite?
Yes.
They shouldn't have gone for the trill. They should have gone for the tribble.
Oh boy.
Okay. So anyway, what do I need to do?
Should I just throw this book out at this point? Because
What do I need to
we're
communicate with the ship?
He's trying to stop us. We're trying to.
I have a plan. I need
Take over the Federation.
It was
I need
just
to
to keep you
communicate
alive,
with you.
guys. You're supposed to
Yeah.
resist it and say, I'm better than this parasite.
You know better than that.
Yeah. I've got a way to resist it, though.
You took two lawful good characters
Uh-huh.
and put them in the hands of, well, chaotic evil to chaotic neutral players.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. What
We'll
do I need to
do.
What do I need to communicate with the ship?
This isn't just like an imp devil in your shoulder.
Daring-
It's in your head.
Engineering?
Daring and engineering.
Okay.
Oh no, daring and
Say engineering.
yeah, daring and
Say
engineering.
engineering.
Daring and engineering. Because daring's basically your
Oh, one success.
Okay.
Did I communicate with the ship?
Yes. What do you want to say?
I want to say,
In hushed tones.
in hushed tones, do you remember that time when the transporter reverted the doctor? Was it?
You're making
There's
it more
the two-
complicated than it needs to be, but alright.
Anyway,
You're
okay,
thinking
the
two bits.
transporter was taking using an old pattern to restore someone back to a previous condition. We need that to happen when we get transported back.
Okay. So
Is Star Trek thinking.
That's Star Trek thinking, yeah.
choose which character is going to be still on board, whichever one has
What?
the better stat, as you're beaming on.
Oh yeah.
Because whichever one probably chief security.
So the engineer who's
Uh-huh.
not controlling.
Okay, chief security, I guess.
Okay.
That's,
As
Or
you're
wait a minute.
beaming, Well.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna say. Let's see.
It does make sense, though, that he would be trying to communicate to the chief of security to make sure it's secure.
It would be whoever I can get hold of. Communications officer.
We'll say control and science.
Control and
with a difficulty of 3.
Well, I'll need to do the doctor then.
Okay.
Because
that's fine.
Yeah, the doctor is certainly better in science.
Control and science.
Yeah,
Assisted by the ship's, we'll say computers and science.
Okay.
Yeah, I realized we missed a prime opportunity. In the week traveling, we could have gone. That is a complication!
Hold it.
The ship also rolled a complication anyway, so...
So we got scrambled.
We just turned inside out and exploded.
But did the parasite survive?
So we got...
That's all that matters.
Alright, well, 2 complications then.
At this point...
We transported it back?
You transported back, and instead of reverting them... It made your parasite in control.
Oh.
You no longer want to stop them.
You're having fun with this too.
I'm confused by this, and not expecting this at all. Just reading through, it's like, okay, how am I going to do this? Throw it all out because I can't do that anymore.
So I suggest we go to sick bay and speak with the doctor about our samples.
Yes, yes. Don't you agree?
You agree now.
I'm confused. Who am I? I'm confused.
It amplified. Now, instead of hearing your
you
trill...
know who you are.
Instead of hearing your trill, you now hear the parasite. The parasite is not dormant anymore.
Yeah.
Let's go talk to the good doctor.
Like the way this feels.
Okay, so you go to talk
Dave, you want to hold in the space heater?
Space heater knocked. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, it's back up.
Okay, good. You talk to Lieutenant Taprell.
Or not. It's back up.
All right.
It's got very tiny feet below it, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
And very hot.
And very hot.
Yes. Should be okay. All right. Good? Good.
Okay.
Good. Okay, Lieutenant Taprell, your chief medical officer. You walk in with the sick bay with these samples. And she's confused. It's like she was already studying the dead ones and trying to figure out. And
look, Doc, we got you a better one.
I'm still trying to resist. Can I give my attempt to resist to stop these guys?
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay, you said presence and whatever.
Presence and command.
2 successes.
You resist.
I resist.
Okay.
For the moment,
you're back in control. She says, "Oh, you're just in time. I just finished the serum to block the. I can't remove the parasites, but I can at least." She has several vials of an antidote to suppress the.
Can you give these guys?
Is there any anesthesia hyposprays?
Make a insight and medicine check.
I'd like to spend a piece of momentum.
You want to spend momentum?
I'm getting this doctor! Wow, 1 success.
You don't find any.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Hyposprays? Can I'm going to ask her to give me one of the hyposprays.
Certainly.
Okay.
So
she'll just do that. Okay.
I'm confused though as to why you're asking to give it to us though.
No, well, you got the message through to security.
Yeah.
They had to act like nothing's wrong.
Right. Okay. So I
probably she applies a hypospray to him, and you need to make a fitness plus medicine to resist the hypospray.
Oh, come on.
With a difficulty of 2.
I need my good dice. There's a complication involved.
Okay.
Aha.
You are unconscious.
Okay.
I have 0 successes.
You are also unconscious.
Unconscious?
Yeah, the hyper spray was to knock you out.
I thought it was the hyper spray just to take out the neutralized parasite for a temporary time.
No, he was
Okay.
looking for the ones that would knock her out, and he didn't roll high enough to find them.
Okay.
And so now she's gone through whatever drawer they were hidden in,
Okay.
and now you can apply the thing to suppress.
To suppress it. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
She says it'll work for about a day.
A day.
But the only way to get it out of them is to kill them. But as long as we can keep suppressing it before the day is over.
Okay. How about if I offer
we develop an immunity to it, right? Eventually, right? Right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Now, how about if I offer myself up to the doctor to see if she can find a surgical way to remove it?
Well, now that you know that the trill might help with
Yeah.
DNA, trill DNA, and that you're still...
Right.
Stupid trill.
They were using it to combine. They can use it to
I
separate.
agree.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, this storyline's getting
This
stretched.
storyline, I gotta do something with it.
Yes.
And it's certainly more
you're
interesting.
doing beautifully.
It's more interesting than what's written, right?
Since I'm a trill.
Sorry, Oz, but...
Well, he didn't necessarily write this mission.
Yeah.
No.
He apparently is gone now, but Sprout Girl's still there. Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
I think this would be interesting. What would Starfleet do to someone who is under control by using these injections, but could possibly take over all the Federation?
Again, we don't know how these things breed.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like internally, it doesn't like affect the host.
You're saying that there's a queen that spits them out and then they go around.
I mean, that was what the episode implied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so I offer myself to the doctor and her staff to see if she can, since apparently the trill is somewhat immune to these things, if she can take it out, take the one in me out, and say that her hypo, that was keeping them from being controlled and keeping me, of course I have natural immunity control, but that her hypo was basically putting the creature to sleep, the parasite to sleep.
Yeah.
So so she could try and disconnect the parasite. So
no, as far as they're concerned, the only way to get rid of the parasite is to kill the host. Carving it out, the link, by the time it's made its link, she's determined it's like she can suppress the parasite, but they'd have to die if you wanted to get rid of it.
Well, there's got to be another way. This is Star Trek. We always have a better way.
Starfleet.
Starfleet.
You would say this is Starfleet.
Starfleet, I'm
Star
sorry.
Trek's a bit meta.
Oh, it's a bit made up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like you're all astronauts on some kind of Star Trek.
Yes. Starfleet.
All right.
Okay. Anyway. So I wanted to offer myself up so we could roll and see if I get the parasite out or if I die.
All right. Why
Is there
don't
another
you?
trill on the ship just in case?
More likely than another Klingon.
Why don't you? Let's see. Let's get her stats. And what do you want to roll? Maybe
Daring in medicine?
daring in medicine to try to jury rig a way of dealing with it. Yeah.
I can jury rig.
With a difficulty of 3.
Okay.
And you can assist.
And I can assist myself.
Yes.
I can assist.
Yes, because it's your body.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, complication. And 2 successes and a complication. Well.
You're like, you just couldn't make it simple for me, could you?
You get it out, but
simple.
you killed my symbiote in the process. How about that? So
okay,
now
you're unpaired.
Now I'm unpaired.
Oh, that's not mental anguish for him.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, you're going to die in a few hours.
Yeah, a few hours?
When you're not paired, when you're forcibly unpaired, it's kind of...
Yeah.
Okay.
Fatal for
Jadzia was going to die within a few hours of that happening.
Yeah. Okay.
You're all going to die.
Priority was...
Yeah, we're all going to die anyway, so... Anyway.
Okay, but then, in the process of it dying, then, was the parasite extracted from him?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So...
Well,
then
is
the doctor
the parasite connected to the Trill symbiote then?
Yes.
Okay.
Like pulling up twins out. Like,
That's weird. One's here, one's here.
Yeah.
Well. Maybe the parasite goes in a different way.
The parasite was as a larger one, specifically trying to adapt to the trill physiology.
I'm sitting here thinking of Stargate at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gould, yeah.
Yes.
Gould.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, this has gone so wrong.
Alright, so we have a dying trill.
A giant form of the parasite, which is connected to the trill symbiote. And the two of us that are unconscious.
That have been given the...
But now have to be good again.
Yes.
You've been given the serums that for a day...
We remember what we did.
It's Queen
Yes.
for a
I
day.
terribly regret
Serum
it.
for a day.
That's how embarrassing is that?
Yeah.
Though we didn't have to say that much, though. We talked with the other symbiotes. And we talked with the other parasites. Okay. So now we have to undo our plan.
There's got to be a way to at least permanently damage the parasite.
You
before
hear
it can take over.
communication. Commander, moments ago, a Romulan warbird decloaked in orbit and destroyed a Tellarite freighter as it left the surface. Their only response to our hail so far has been to lower shields and power down weapons. If you're ready, I think it would be prudent to bring the away team back before the Romulans decide a more aggressive postures to their advantage.
Wait a minute.
The away team is back.
Yeah, I know. This is just
All
part
right.
of it. Is
Let's rush to the bridge because we should be the ones in charge. You might be dying horribly right now.
Yes.
Along with the mental anguish of the symbiont you were in charge of protecting.
Okay. At least I'm not under control. Anyway.
Better dead than red.
Or should we be doing this combat next week?
Well, you remember though.
It's 8:10 already.
It is delayed a bit. We can put this off.
Okay.
I can try to figure out how to rewrite this thing.
This is delicious, David.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I hope you
this is
enjoy
rather-
it. Yeah. This is.
Is this better than what we've done in D&D?
I think it's a lot different.
Different.
True.
Yeah.
But it basically discourages success in general. Everything is against the
Yeah.
players so
It
much
does, yeah.
that it's so hard to get anything done.
It is fighting against the odds, yes. Which many Star Trek episodes are. Like, how do you defeat the Borg? Well, they've done it numerous times in Star Trek. At least the main crew does.
Yeah.
The Borg do slaughter by the billions.
Well, to compare it to D&D, you know,
I need to use this.
you got to figure that the D&D has incremental damages where if you get hurt, you can get almost dead, and you're still fighting. Whereas this, you get half, not even half, half dead, and you're down, and you can't even defend yourself.
Sprout Girl says, yes, different. It is definitely different.
Yeah.
So that's a problem there.
I didn't even get to roll my damage dice. They're all just sitting there in a row.
Yeah, same here. So, but anyway.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I tried to.
That was quite a surprise to find out that Oz Mills
wrote part of the book. Yeah,
was
I didn't
co-writer.
even recognize in that section. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hope he wasn't offended.
No, it seemed like he was kind of okay with it, but
he was delighted. He said, "You get a parasite. You get a parasite. You get a parasite."
yeah. It's a thing.
Yeah. Okay.
There's so many other side rules though too to be able to succeed at a cost or other things that you can just declare you want to change.
Adding threat, adding complications.
Yeah. It's a lot to take care of, and
well, that's why I wanted to give the player a little more advantage by saying, okay, if every time you use lethal force, you have to give them essentially a momentum, then when they use lethal force, they should give us a momentum. I mean, that's only fair. I don't care if they always use lethal force. Well, then they should always give us a momentum because we have an incentive to stop them.
Because things are always getting worse for us.
Yeah,
always.
Whether we kill them or not, we have an incentive to stop them.
Yeah.
So I think we should get a momentum when they, when they're doing lethal force. So it's just one of those things.
I personally like this system for the idea that we're constantly working together.
Yeah.
Where D&D,
it's
not so much.
No, it is. We are murder hobos, and we're out for ourselves. We are more effective when we're working together.
when you have
but
a
if you
good
can't
healer-
succeed at something by yourself, then whatever.
When you have a good healer, you're working together because he's constantly
Even then,
healing.
the rules for healing in this game are kind of
Yeah.
messed
Oh,
up too.
yeah. Oh.
So it's like it's so difficult
Yeah.
to get anything done. It's not like
Again,
Yeah.
it's a little bit more realistic, though.
Yeah, it is more realistic.
Kind of, you know.
you
Like,
take that severe of a hit,
Yeah.
and how are you not going to roll that high? When you
and
got that
how many episodes are there where the person is injured inside of a cave, and so you have a nice cheap episode where you have a discussion between two people because we're stuck here until help arrives.
Oh man, that's the thing. Is like a lot of these missions, the game is supposed to be designed around role playing and character building.
We're role
in that
playing, all
regard.
right.
Yeah, you're role.
Here's the one thing though. In Star Trek, retreat is typical.
Yeah.
We haven't really tried.
No, you haven't run away.
No.
Just keep shooting.
I-
Well, where do we retreat to, though, is the question.
Yeah.
You're surrounded and whatnot.
Right.
And it's just.
Right. You can't
Except,
exactly-
especially with these, parasite-infused Romulans and Klingons,
Yeah,
it's-
there's no
Yeah,
way.
they automatically resist. They automatically outnumber you, and with the parasites inside you, you're automatically going to want to do what they tell you.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm alright. I'm alright. Sometimes, you just gotta accept the little voice in your head.
yeah.
Inside your conscious.
Yeah. That
You're not
initial
Venom.
section of, is my crew infected? I don't know.
You don't know.
Well, see, that's another thing. A
They should-
parasite would definitely change the metabolism, something of the body, to be very distinctive. if
Well, it
it
has a
was
little
scanning.
blue gill hanging out the back of the head.
Yeah.
And as long as you cover it up.
blue collar
now
up,
that
yeah.
means there's metabolism or something it would make it be more obvious. So if you're any kind of a scan,
Again,
should
which is
show it
what
up.
I was wanting the doctor to
Yeah.
find out.
Exactly.
What kind of a physiological change to the,
Exactly.
Like I said, she was able to figure out a suppressant.
Yeah.
Which is more than they had in the show. So.
Yeah,
Right.
just kill them all.
And now if you want to go into true Star Trek, is someone that is under the control of a parasite but taking the suppressant, should they be able to continue with their current role?
In Starfleet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I would say no. Not
As long as they
until
have enough shots of the suppressant.
See,
And,
Starfleet's all about the
yeah.
rights of the individual over the group.
Yeah.
True.
Plus, Starfleet's like, if you don't join Starfleet, you're like.
Yeah.
I've seen so many comparisons to Star Wars Galactic Empire, basically saying, oh, these are supposed to be the good guys, but if you don't do what they want you to do, they treat you like, pariah. And
Yeah. So like, they really don't trust. They had troubles with Worf with his anger management issues.
It had troubles with Data being a machine, just like,
How many times did he get controlled?
yeah.
Like
yeah.
every fifth episode.
Yeah. That or just, wanting to disassemble him so they could just make more of him.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
he's not a person. But even though he was able to go through Starfleet operations and get the rank that he has, why would you do that if he wasn't a person?
Yeah. And then, of course, when the AMH on Voyager asked to become a Starfleet officer, and they're like, no! And it's
You're
like,
a
you already made a robot! Why can't you make him a program? It's like, oh,
Yeah, I
to be
remember
honest,
when
there.
Data was given command and Picard really didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, you're right.
Yeah.
No, in my opinion, he was a horrible commander the way he treated his crew and didn't give them any information. But
No.
True.
There's
He
a lot of
was
people
very
hated Jellicoe,
logical
too.
and
After Jellicoe took over temporarily for Picard, it's like everyone hates Jellicoe. And it's like,
there are many YouTube videos that are
Yeah,
trying
saying
to defend
defend
him. It's like,
Jellicoe, yeah.
whether he was a jerk or not, he did his job as he was intended to, yeah. So anyways,
Until next time, happy gaming. And who knows, maybe this parasite thing will just go way out of proportion.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.